Was good with y'all? It's your boy AD, and to be honest, Nintendo have made Mario do everything from jumping over pipes to pushing 200 in the go-kart, so it's nice to see Luigi getting some love, as Luigi's Mansion 3 is said to be the best out of the trilogy. For those that don't know what Luigi Mansion 3 is about, it's an action-adventure game developed by Next Level Games and published by Nintendo exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. It is the sequel of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon and the third installment in the Luigi's Mansion series, and was also released worldwide on October 31st, 2019. Basically, the story is about Luigi saving his brother Mario and friends from ghosts while trying to escape the haunted hotel. People that have played the game say that this is roughly 15 hours of story, so it's not bad, but at the same time, being a single player focused game is not the greatest. But leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, while also sharing this to help my channel grow. But getting into gameplay, each boss fight is uniquely satisfying and is noticeably improved compared to the past installment. One of the newest installments is a new attack where you can slam ghosts repeatedly to the ground, and people say that it never gets old. Level design is more complex and gives you the ability to use a lot of creativity while traveling, like climbing giant plants, exploring sewers, and jumping through TVs that teleports you to other floors. There's a lot of hidden collectibles in this game, so you'll be rewarded if you want to explore your area for a little longer. And that's one of the things I've always liked about Nintendo games, is that they always put a lot of attention to detail type collectibles in their game. One of the main additions to Luigi Mansion 3 is a new character called Luigi, which is basically like an experiment clone of Luigi. But he can be controlled by another player for co-op, or you can just switch him and Luigi to solve some of the many puzzles in the game. And if there's one thing that Nintendo likes to do to extend their games, it's definitely adding a lot of puzzles. But getting the pros and cons, starting with the cons, controls are not the best as it's the Nintendo Switch, so sometimes the controls aren't going to be as comfortable as if you was playing on console. And then also, one of the complaints that kept popping up while looking up this game was the online mode is underwhelming to say the least. Ending with pros, Luigi Mansion 3 is visually the best the game has ever looked, and the sound design and soundtrack stands out and helps make the game not seem so long, which is not long anyway, but having a nice soundtrack definitely makes the playthrough easier. And then of course, like I've said throughout this video, people are saying that it's the best gameplay of the series. Moving on to critic reviews, IGN gave this game an 8.3 out of 10, saying Luigi's Mansion 3 is so fun, charming, and smartly designed that I hope we get more than 3 of these every 20 years. Which I don't know if he was being sarcastic or not, but I don't know how many times you can make a Luigi's Mansion and not make it seem repetitive. But anyways, moving on to GameSpot. GameSpot gave this game an 8 out of 10, saying the game may not radically diverge from the series formula, but it offers up another meticulously crafted set of challenges to overcome while smoothing out some of the issues that held Dark Moon back, in the sense of accomplishment you feel when you clear a particular head-scratching obstacle is just as potent now as the first time Luigi strapped a vacuum to his back and stepped into a haunted mansion. And then finally, Metacritic, for the Nintendo Switch version, because this game exclusively came out on the Switch, Metacritic gave this game a score of 86 out of 100, while the user score is at 8.8 out of 10. So in summary, Luigi's Mansion 3 has a lot of gameplay improvements from previous iterations, visually amazing, and is definitely the apex of the franchise. So let me know, with the Outer Worlds seemingly being the front runner for Game of the Year, what's the best Nintendo Switch game of 2019? I don't personally own a Nintendo Switch and really don't feel like getting one, as the Switch still has a lot to prove, and there's a lot of really good AAA games that for some reason always skips out on making their game compatible with the Switch. So that stops me from even considering if I should get one or not. So yeah, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed this, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button and subscribe, and share this with your friend, neighbor, dog, or just send this to the person across the street, telling everybody that people needs to put more respect on Luigi's name, because without them, this wouldn't be possible. And with that, I'm out.